Obviously Derbyshire got other thoughts. Oh, Hosein's come down the pitch. Oh, and that's burst through slips and gone down towards the boundary.
Balderson from the River End, repairs completed. That one comes off on edge, and it also beats Josh Bohannon at backwood point as he scrambled away to his left hand side. They'll come back for 2, and they'll settle for 2 as well. Harvey Hosein moves up to a very well deserved, I think it should be said, 50 for Harvey.
It's an early morning flight. What's going on? Lamb to Hosein down the leg side. They ahead, isn't they? But they're underway today. Lamb to Hosein. That's a glorious shot. That's 4 runs. A beautiful knock. He's hit some super straight.
So, but they'll have to get very close.
Lamb balls to Hosein. He's playing.
Gila. Hosein takes 2 steps down the track and flicks this one away out towards the mid-wicket boundary for 4 runs.
Here comes Balderson to Hosein. It runs down through third man here. There'll be 4 of them, in fact, just flashed away off the bat by Harvey Hosein. Kind of early afternoon, I think it was, wasn't it, yesterday? Here he comes into McKeeman. Oh, it's on the pad.
So they don't win that one. Burrows balls. That's struck on the pad as he tried to turn it down the leg side, and McKinnon's been given. And the partnership comes to an end. And is that the end of Derbyshire? Here's Burrows bowling to Sam Connors, who leaves this one alone, and I don't think it missed the stumps by much, judging by the bowler's reaction.
There's Connors. There's Hartley. Brings him forward.
Oh, it's a drop.
Short leg. Rob Jones.
164 for 8. Burrows to continue from the River End. Bowls to Hosein, who might get 4 runs for this. He's slapped it out to extra cover.
Should we stand with Harvey Hosein? Connors waits as Hartley bowls. This ball runs down towards third man. He might get 4 for it. It does. It rattles into the boundary rope. Knowing what's going to happen. Jack Morley bowls. Turn into the onside. He helps of Joneses.
Brilliantly, but he had a couple of chances himself.
Jack Morley brings Hosein forward. He edged it, he has. And Hosein's gone for 84. It's a big, big blow for Derbyshire. It ends up magnificent. Absolutely gutted, wasn't he, Harvey Hosein? Here's Morley, and that's played back to him.
Let's put it down.
Pushed back towards the bowler by Dustin Melton. Morley leaping
against Dustin Melton. Round 1. Melton launches him down the ground and all the way for 6.
Superb.
What a shot from Dustin Melton. Melton waits, and he's flashed at that one. He's been bowled. I thought he'd got it over the slips. It actually came off the middle stump and races away. And with that, Derbyshire finish 5 runs shy of the bonus. Connors is smooth action, bowls, and he's hooked away for 4 runs. Pulled away for 4 runs.
Connors, Davies waiting. Could be 4. It will be 4. It's clipped out towards square leg. It hits him.
Reese is in, and that's cut away nicely. That's going to go for 4 as well. Dart's chasing it, but he can stop because it's going to hit the boundary boards.
International cricket. Darling Jennings, it's full ball. He drives. Connors will chase after it, but he quickly realises that ball will beat him.
Reese is in, and that's short and cut away, very much in front of square, out towards the extra cover boundary for 4. Reese is in, short and pulled for 4 more, out to the mid-wicket boundary this time.
Dials into Jennings. He wants a couple here. I think Jennings is down towards a wide third-man boundary. Matt Critchley chasing after it, but in the end, crouches down as Jennings again down the pitch, and that's played very neatly back over the bowler's head. One bounce and on the ground towards the rope for 4 runs. Handsome shot from Jennings.
3 wickets in the first, bowls, and that one is driven very nicely indeed by Alex Davies for 4 runs. Here's Melton in and bowls, and that one's guided down to the vacant third man area for 4 more. Danish Dahl set off in pursuit, but he was never going to get there. He's in and bowls, and that's guided away down to the vacant third man area by Alex Davies for another 4. Lose that.
Here comes Critchley to Davies. He's met that on the full and slaps it over the bowler's head. That'll be 6 for Alex Davies, will it? No, bounces this side of the rope. 4.
As Connors bowls, he's driven. Might get all the way for 4. This Billy Goldman's giving chase. Is he going to put the dive in? Is he going to put the dive in? He is, you know. And he stops it. Does he? No. It's touched the... Could go either way.
Critchley to Jennings. back over the bowler's head and on bounce again. And six this time. This one does reach the boundary rope. Connors to Davies. It's cut down towards us.
I'll get it.
Short wide.
Oh.
And into the tent. Jennings. It's cut down towards, or through gully, towards the boundary for 4 runs.
That he began the other side of tee. Comes in balls to Davies, who launches him back over his head for 6. Huge shot. That's going to hit one of the cars in the players' car park.
Critchley into to Jennings. It's cut down towards the third man boundary and probably be 4 runs. Indeed it will be for Keaton.
Must be looking at his feet. This delivery is driven very nicely indeed by Josh Bohannon. He's going to get 4 runs for that. It's been chased down by Lewis Rees, but the ball wins that particular round.
Contact with the ball. He'll try it again and gets it away this time. Down towards the boundary. He'll come back for 2, but no need to run too hard for the second, because that's 4, and that brings up 50 for Keaton Jennings. Very nicely played on the reverse again, a very popular shot.
Always the way. Down the track comes Bohannon, and he's launched that one back over McKinnon's head, probably beyond the sight screen as well. For 6. That was
1-6-7 for 1. Jennings back on strike. Critchley to him. It comes down the pitch, Keaton Jennings, and that's sent over long on, and 6 more for Keaton Jennings. The second time he's hit. Matt Critchley back over his head for McKinnon to Jennings. That's a good looking shot off the back foot. That's 4 runs for Keaton Jennings.
It's the glory of being outside as the reverse sweep comes out from Keaton Jennings, and he's going to get 4 runs for that. That was a glorious reverse sweep. He's ready now. So is Keaton Jennings, and he gets the reverse out, and he toes this to Billy Godwin, and he's caught. He went for the reverse sweep. It came right off the toe end of the. There's no help.
Oh, excellent. Jones plays 4 now. Runs off the. He does. Yeah, he's caught. Yeah.
This is Bohannon, and he edges this one through in between the slip, the second slip, and the gully for 4 runs.
Second innings. Villas is muscling this next delivery through mid-wicket, and McKinnon comes round from deep backward square, gets a little fingertip to it, but can't prevent it from reaching the boundary rope.
But it's a trusted source.
Rees to Bohannon, edged and caught really well by Madsen. That's a good catch.
Yeah, absolutely. There's Matt Critchley continuing now. That one's in the air
good
and
catch.
caught. Really good catch by Lewis Rees. It was struck pretty well. Fair play.
And this is edged. Ooh, well, the keeper went for it. Madsen went for it. Neither have taken it. I think it may have been Madsen in the end that got a hand on it. Comes Lewis Rees into Lavelle, smeared away through the covers and a race down towards the boundary. That's 4 runs.
Batsman and the opening bowler. Back into his crease goes Balderson, and the man at short leg takes evasive act.
Here is Rees coming in and bowling. That's into the pad of Lavelle, and Rees was convinced that he's out, and the umpire agrees.
Tell anybody that.
Rees into Balderson. That's a nice shot off the back foot. Forced that one through the offside. 4 runs. Critchley's at cover, trying to cut the ball off low to his right, but it's a good-looking back foot cut by Balderson.
He's going to be bowling to George Balderson. Takes a couple of steps down the track and launches him back over his head for 6. Terrific.
Melton balls to Lamb. It's eased away through extra cover. It's called on McKinnon to try and get across the ground to stop it, but beats the enthusiastic effort from McKinnon. Central group. Melton to Lamb as a top edge over the slips and down towards the boundary for 4 runs. Critchley from the pavilion end. Keeper crouches down. Balderson comes down the pitch, works it through the onside, and that brings up 50 for George Balderson. His teammates are up on their feet to applaud it. And a day of fixtures tomorrow. Balderson comes down towards the bowler, and having just gone to 50, says, I'll have a bit of this, hitting it back over the bowler's head for 6. Handsome looking lofted